Hey everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to RNG manipulate static encounters in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. This applies to basically any legendary Pokemon or any Pokemon that you have to talk to interact with. This does not apply to the roaming Pokemon like Mesprit, Cresselia, or the legendary birds, and it does not apply to gift Pokemon like the Eevee from Bebe or the Fossil Poke. I will have separate videos for those. With that being said, you're going to need a few things both in-game and out-of-game. In-game, you're going to need a chat out with a recorded chatter. I have 2 of them. It speeds up the process, although you do not need 2. I would recommend catching them just outside of Pastoria City because they will come with the move Chatter, which you can then select as a field move to teach a saying to. And all you do after you click on it is speak into your DS's microphone to get a custom recording, as is here. The pitch of this recording helps us control the RNG advancements. Other things you're going to need is the Coin Flip Poketch app. As seen here, this will help determine our initial seed. Then we're also going to need our trainer ID and our secret ID if we want it to be shiny. In this video, I won't be going for a shiny, but if you are going for a shiny, you need to know these. You can find out how to learn it by either RNG manipulating it or by finding it using an already existing shiny. Either one will work for you. Okay, last but not least, you're gonna need a decent way to catch this thing. I have a Master Ball. You could RNG them using the lottery, so I would suggest learning how to do that, or you could just clone them in Emerald or something and trade them. That's everything you're gonna need in your game, and so I'll save here. Out of game, you're gonna need EonTimer 3.0 by Das Ampharos, and you're gonna need PokeFinder by Admiral Fish. We're going to start with EonTimer 3.0. If we open it up, we're going to set it to the Gen 4 tab. Then for calibrated delay, you're going to set that to 575. And for calibrated second, you're going to set that to 14. Your target delay and target second, we will come back to later. Then you're going to click this preferences cog, and a preferences window will open up. Then you're going to click timer, and you're going to click the proper console that you're playing on. You have NDS, DSi, or 3DS. 3DS is any of the family of 3DSs, which could be the 3DS, 3DS XL, new 3DS, new 3DS XL, or the 2DS, or the new 2DS, or the XL version of those. DSi is for both the DSi and the DSi LL, and the NDS is for either the DS or the DS Lite. I'll be playing on an original DS, so I'll use that setting. Now we can move on to PokeFinder. In PokeFinder, you're going to click the Gen 4 tab, and then you're going to click the Static Encounter. In here, you're going to click the Searcher tab. Now for method, for static encounters, it's method J. Then for lead, if you're using a Cute Charm lead or a Synchronizer, you could select them. I'm using neither of them, so I will select none. For min delay and max delay, this is how long you're willing to wait at the title screen. I wouldn't set it below 600. And for the max delay, if you can't find anything that you want, set that to higher than 5,000, but I think 5,000 is a good starting. Mid advance and max advance is a similar thing. It is basically how many chat out flips you're willing to do. So I'm going to set that to 100, and if I can't find anything that I want, then I will increase that. Okay, so for the filters, you're going to put in what IVs that you want. So I want 31 HP, and then I want everything else to be perfect except speed, which I want to be 0. And I don't want the attack. I basically don't care about what the attack is. Although the lower the better, of course. Now Dialga only has one ability, so it doesn't matter which one of these I pick. Gender, it is genderless, so that also doesn't matter. Shiny, you have a few options here. You have any, which will include both shiny and non-shiny results. Star, square, and star/square. Star and square shinies are something that are only differentiated between in Gen 8. So if you plan on transferring it up and you want either the star shiny or the square shiny, you could pick. I'm going to be going for any because I will not be going for a shiny in this video. For hidden power, I also don't care about that for this Dialga. And for the nature, I'm going to want quiet. So we're going to select. Then I'm going to hit search, and it will find probably many results all right away. So you're going to see there's tons of different seeds here. I'm going to go for probably one of the ones with the lowest amount of attack, which seems to be this one with HP Ice. So we're going to pick this one. I'm going to go with 3 advancements here, and we're going to click the seed, right click it, and then hit generate times for seed. A new window is going to pop up, and at this point, you're just going to pick any of these dates and times. None of them really matter that much. Oh, I got some on my birthday, so I'll go for that. We'll go for this one. And then after that, you're going to go over to this calibration and make sure delay plus and minus here is set to 200, and seconds plus and minus is set to 2. Then you're going to hover over the date and time that you want and hit generate, and now a bunch of alternate seeds will pop up. At this point, all we're going to do is turn the DS off, and we're going to start actually setting up for the RNG. So for the date and time, we're going to input what the date and time says into seed to time, which is 6/23/2022. I've got that set up here. Then for the time, it is 5 hours and 30 minutes, so I'll set that up as well. And then into EonTimer, you're going to input the calibrated, you're going to put the target delay, which is 1352 here in seed to time. And then for the target second, that is the 42 of the 5 hours, 30 minutes, and 42 seconds. Now, you'll pay attention to the minutes before target here. Mine is 0, so I'm not going to change anything. But if that said minutes to target 1, instead of 30 minutes, it would be 29 minutes because that is 1 minute before our target minute. And if it said 2, you would do 28, etc., so on and so forth. Now what we're going to do is hit start on EonTimer at the same time as we hit A to confirm our date and time on the DS. At this point, just turn the DS off and turn it back on. Now EonTimer is going to continue to count down, and when it hits 0, you're going to launch the game. Now, it is going to continue to count down, and what we're going to do is get to the save file select screen as quickly as we can. So now what we're going to do is check the coin flips to see if we hit the right seed. So we're going to click search flips. And here we go. Heads. So we're already on the wrong seed. And you're just going to keep doing this until you have possible results 1. All right, we've got possible result 1, so I'll hit OK. And it says that we hit 1354. So now what we're going to do is go into EonTimer and type in whatever delay that we hit. So 1354 is what I hit. Then click update, and it's going to change your calibrated delay here. In addition to that, if you were aiming for an odd delay, let's say I wanted to hit 1353, but I hit an even delay. You can never hit an odd delay if you hit an even delay, and you can never hit an even delay if you hit an odd delay. So that means now I'll only be hitting evens because I hit 1354, so I'll only be getting even delays. The way you can fix that is simple. You could change the year here. If I change this to 2021, you can see the year, the delay will change to an odd delay, and now I could hit it without any issue. It is just a year-based thing here. There are other methods to change it as well, but they're not too important. I would just change the year. All right, with that being said, all we have to do is do another attempt and see if we can't land our target. All right, so we're going to do coin flips again. Okay, so as you can see, we have results 1, and it is exactly what our target seed is. So what we're going to do is copy the seed and then close the seed to time window. Then in the Gen 4 static window, we're going to switch over to the generator section. We're going to switch the method to method J, and then we're going to put the seed into the seed box and hit generate. Now, if you take a look here, it says our advances were 8. So it looks like on advance 8 is our exact target. Now we're going to want to pause one before our advances, so we're going to stop on advance 7. Now, if you have a roaming Pokemon, there is going to be 1 advancement already from the Chadots, and now we're going to see if we can find where we are using the Chadots. So if we listen to it, Chatot should be a mid-high or a high. Let's see. That was a mid-high. That was high. Slow. Oh. We might be here already. I don't know what would have caused extra advances there. Yeah, we'll just try again. Okay, let's see. If it's just like 2 tails, I'm probably going to just rip it. Yeah, we're probably here already. Alright, I'm going to assume we're on the seed. Alright, let's listen to the Chadots. So it was like a mid. Mid-high. Mid. High. And so now, for whatever reason, we were starting on frame 4, which is fine, but so we seem to be 1 before our target, so let's just try and capture it right now. And since it's not going to be a shiny, we have no way to confirm it until we capture it. And because it's such a high level, this is why I suggest Master Ball. Alright, let's see. It's Quiet Nature. Now, the stats judge in Pokemon Platinum is actually fully useless. The guy only tells you random stats. So what we're going to do is use this handy dandy feature of PokeFinder. You click the IV calculator here, an IV calculator will pop up, and we're just going to input the game that we're playing. So it's Platinum, and the Pokemon we've got, which is Dialga. And its characteristic is Mischievous. Its nature is Quiet, and let's put the level in and just type in all of its stats. So 241, 173, 194, 259, 166, and 117. Then we're going to click Find IVs. You can see they're all really good. And then if we close it now, you can see it's automatically input the IVs into these filters. If we hit generate, we can see this is our only possible outcome, and we've succeeded at getting the Dialga that we wanted. With that being said, I hope this was helpful for all of you. Thank you guys for watching. If you've got any questions or anything like that, please leave them down below, and I will see you all next video. I want to do a big shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you guys so much. Without your support, I couldn't be producing as many videos as I am, and I couldn't be streaming as often as I am. So it really means a lot to me. And special shout out to ShadowBliss56 and RLIZT, my Bliss God tier members. Your generosity is unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all next video.